Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another anime opening reaction video. How you guys doing? So, there's a couple of anime openings that have been recommended to me recently. One of them is the To Your Eternity Season 3 opening. Now, we've checked out both the previous seasons of To Your Eternity. I very much enjoyed them. I didn't love them as much as a lot of other people did. I thought the first, couple of episodes of the first season was some of the best anime I've ever seen. But then I felt like it fell off and came back and fell off and came back, and I had a roller coaster relationship with the anime. It went from being one of the greatest animes I'd ever seen to okay, this seems a bit strange, to okay, this is incredible, to okay, this is strange, okay, this is incredible. I felt like I flip-flopped so much on that story. But the openings are incredible, and I really wanted to make sure I check out the new one as well. I mean, I am actually super excited, especially considering how season 2 ended, to see where season 3 goes. I'm super curious. Anyway, we've also got this one that seems to be flowing under the radar at the moment, which is Tougen Anki, and a lot of people asked me to react to that as well. So we're gonna check both of them out right now. Put your recommendation in the comment section down below. Make sure you subscribe before you leave a recommendation, because only subscribers get to decide what we react to on this channel. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to the brand new anime opening for To Your Eternity. You would assume he changes clothes considering the timeline he's in now. How many seasons of To Your Eternity are there gonna be? This is a very well done opening. I like how we're going back and forth, but we're also seeing different characters in different roles. You know, Fushi being or represent how do I word it? The different versions that Fushi can, the different bodies, the different personalities and ghosts and whatever. We're seeing them all in different roles, but all of them are pretty much immortal now anyway, because Fushi can give them bodies and their souls can inhabit it. It's gonna be interesting to see how this all actually plays out. I honestly have no idea. They're all just living normal lives by this. Really nice opening. I will say, it looks like everyone's just living normal lives. It looks so different, doesn't it? It looks like a completely different anime. This doesn't even look related other than the characters to the previous 2 seasons in any way. Plus, isn't Fushi connected to the entire world now? Why are they shooting Fushi? Unless they're not shooting Fushi. But they had the same weapon. Bit strange. I wonder what the point in Fushi is, you know? Great opening. I love the saxophone here. The thing is, right, at the end of season 2, we saw, this is going to be light spoilers for To Your Eternity, by the way. I'll do my best to not go into deep spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it. But at the end of To Your Eternity season 2, we saw a big shift, and considering Fushi's abilities, based over that big shift, you would expect the world to be a certain way. You know, a certain way which is very connected to Fushi is what I'm trying to say. So, is the world that way? With regards to this time jump and where we're going here, is the world gonna be that way? Is Fushi very involved in the world? Are we gonna see that sort of play out? What about the freaking knockers? Are they gonna be a sort of bodiment at all? Or are they completely gone? Are they coming back? So if so, what's the point in season 3 is what I'm trying to answer. Is it all to just see the progression and development of Fushi, in taking over? You know, are we going to see Fushi branch out? Is Fushi going to go in more universal than just planetary? Or where do we go? I think more than anything else, the reason I'm excited to watch To Your Eternity Season 3 is just curiosity for those answers. Because I have to admit, I don't know how it's gonna be, and the opening hasn't really given me much hope, because it seems like it's just gonna be a happy freaking slice of life at this point, you know, everyone going to school and having normal jobs and just being normal people, which would be incredibly detached from the previous 2 seasons, but it could be kind of fun to explore. So like I said, out of everything, I'm just super curious. Where do we go, especially with the rules and world that we've established in the first 2 seasons? Where do we actually go with the story? What is the main point? What happens now? I think the opening is absolutely beautiful. I think it's really nice. I prefer the previous two openings on a first listen, just because the previous two openings were super weird. But I like the sound of this a lot. It's very mellow. The vocalist has a beautiful voice. The saxophone is fantastic. And I would really like to see like a first take performance with like the full jazz band utilized. I think that would be really fun. A very beautiful opening. I think the jazz influence was like my favorite part of it. Yeah, I'm super curious to watch it. I'm looking forward to watching it again. I don't know if we'll just pick it back up on Patreon or something, but I am looking forward to coming back and watching it. I really am. Have to wait and see. Anyway, let's check out this other opening. Everyone's been screaming at me, and that is the Tougen Anki opening. Yeah, I think I understand why. How is this anime? Okay, already this looks like people utilizing like blood power, maybe. Like that's what I'm kind of getting. They're all like they've got like these shadowy Venom style freaking things around them. It looks really cool. The animation, the sort of like neon coloring style, looks fucking amazing. The song is rapid and intense. I'm liking this one. This is my style. Blood powers always freak me out, to be honest. You can't have an anime with a little bit of cheekiness. Would it be even anime if it did? Bro doing his best Jujutsu Kaisen impression. This is a really good song. I have to be honest. That whole sequence, very sus. Look. Ready? Bro reaches into the popcorn bucket. They're both like sitting there all confused. And then all of a sudden explosions on each other faces. What the fuck was in that popcorn bucket? Get pranked, bro. You gotta love a shot like that. Two characters like getting close. Ah! This looks super cool. It looks kind of horror. You know, it looks dark. And like they got these freaking monsters that are like what forms of their blood or something. It looks very Venom-esque. I'm liking this. I really like the song as well. This anime looks really interesting. It does give me Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm also a big fan of when they give the female characters thighs that literally look like they could crush Mount Everest. To me, that's what you call a good character design. You know, I think everybody in anime should have thighs so damn big that if you put a watermelon inside of them, the watermelon would explode, and so would the entire galaxy. That famous guy once said, what was it, Stephen Hawking? Barack Obama? Isaac Newton? Albert Einstein. It was one of those four. Actually, no, wait. It was all four. Thick thighs save lives. Of course, they all four famously said it. I forgot about that. Yeah. What the fuck is that anime? What the fuck is that anime? Why have I not heard of it? Why have I not heard anyone talking about it? This is the first time I've seen anything to do with this damn anime, and it looks epic as hell. The animation looks awesome. I love the coloring style. The characters look nuts and crazy. It looks very dark and horror-esque, you know? Like this blood power stuff. On top of that, the song was awesome, epic and fast and just intense and wild. You know, who the hell's this band? What the hell is this song? I got a lot of questions. And I'm just, whenever I hear something like this, I'm just shocked that this is it coming onto my radar. Like, how is this the first time I'm seeing this? This looked amazing. I really love everything that, like, all of this. Everything looked so cool. I'm gonna need to know more about this. I'm gonna need to know a lot more. Who the hell is the band? What the hell is this song? What the fuck is this anime? What the hell is going on? Somebody tell me in the comment section down below. And why the fuck have I not heard of this? It's funny, every time I ask that question about any anime, I get tons of comments always saying the same thing. Which is like, Luke, you haven't heard of this because of the community and because of the blah, and your community only this, and you know, shonen this, and blah, 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 blah. And say, alright, fine, whatever, guys. Like, yeah, I get it, alright? But also, why haven't I heard of this? Anyway, I absolutely want to check out that anime. That looks awesome. I can see why so many people are telling me to react to it. That was a banging freaking opening. I might have to check out the full version of that. And I absolutely want to hear another song from that band. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. You know what to do. You like, you subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you don't, well, your house will explode. And I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. So just subscribe if you're not subscribed, just in case, you know, to be safe. Just be safe, all right? Anyway, have an amazing day. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.